So if you've been online at all this month, you've probably seen that video.
Oh, the one with pharmacist Chen.
Yeah, him. He's looking right into the camera, all dramatic, saying he might have to finally tell his mom she can eat egg yolks.
It is everywhere. And everyone's acting like it's this huge revelation.
Exactly. But that's what we're digging into today. We found this amazing rebuttal from a Professor Lin, who basically asks, why are we treating 10-year-old news like it's a breaking story?
Well, his piece is really more than just a fact check. It's a sharp look at how this kind of medical information just gets recycled for clicks.
He seems so frustrated. I mean, he points out that he's been covering this exact topic since 2016.
He was literally the one translating the 2015 U.S. dietary guidelines for his readers way back then.
Right. And that was the year, the big year, they officially dropped the 300 milligram daily cholesterol limit.
And it's so important to understand why they dropped it. It wasn't just some random decision.
No, it was based on our understanding of, what, homeostasis?
Exactly. The body has this feedback loop. Your liver, it makes most of your cholesterol anyway.
So if you eat more of it, your body just produces less to balance things out.
And Lin was explaining this exact mechanism a decade ago. He was telling people, the cholesterol in your food doesn't directly translate to the cholesterol in your blood.
Which brings us back to the language in that viral video. This is the part Professor Lin really has a problem with.
The title. I might have to tell my mom.
It's pure clickbait. Using words like might and maybe, it creates all this fake suspense.
It really does. And you contrast that with what Professor Lin was writing in April 2016. He was totally definitive.
What did he say?
His advice was, absolutely do not throw away the yolk. No hesitation. So his question is, why use all this uncertainty now to hype up something that experts settled years ago? It feels, well, manipulative.
Okay, but to play devil's advocate for a second, isn't pharmacist Chen sort of right to be angry? He calls the whole low-fat diet trend a 50-year injustice.
He does, yeah. He blames it for causing cardiovascular disease.
And, I mean, if the guidelines were wrong for that long, shouldn't people be upset?
That's a fair emotional reaction. But Lin argues it completely misses the bigger picture, the policy context. He actually defends the public health official.
He defends the low oil, low salt mantra. That seems weird if the science on fat changed.
Because public health isn't about one person's perfect diet. It's a game of statistics for a whole population.
Okay.
Lin's point is that officials are fighting a crisis of obesity and just massive overconsumption of calories. So telling an entire population that already eats too much to just eat more fat, well, that's a dangerous message.
Ah, I see. So it's the difference between advice for millions versus advice for you, specifically trying to optimize your own health.
Precisely. And Chen applies that same kind of oversimplification to his own life story. We have to talk about the NTU claim.
Oh, this part is just wild. He suggests that if his mom had fed him 2 or 3 eggs a day, he might have been smart enough to get into National Taiwan University sooner.
It's quite a leap.
It's ridiculous. It's basically blaming his entrance exam scores on a lack of omelets.
And Professor Lin just completely dismantles it with his own story.
Which is what?
Lin says he grew up poor. An egg was a huge luxury for his family. He was lucky if he got one every few days.
And yet, he still got into NTU.
Got into NTU, got a PhD, became a professor, all on a, quote, low egg diet. It just perfectly shows the logical fallacy.
Correlation does not equal causation.
The classic trap in these discussions.
So all this conflicting information, it leaves the average person just feeling confused. You've got studies funded by the egg industry saying they're a superfood, then you have older advice saying they're dangerous.
Lin totally gets that. He acknowledges that you can find a study to support almost any position you want. It's like a ping pong match.
So what's the actual takeaway? How are we supposed to eat?
His conclusion is so refreshingly practical. Stop looking for some secret or a guru to follow.
And just listen to your body.
Pretty much. Science shifts, but your body is your best gauge. His advice from 10 years ago is still the best advice now. Eat the yolk. That's where the nutrients are. Just do it in moderation.
So don't toss out the best part of the egg out of fear, but also don't expect it to make you a genius.
Exactly. The real knowledge comes when you strip away all that sensationalism.
So I guess the next time you see some breaking health news in your feed, it's worth asking how old that news really is.
Right. And if the science on eggs was settled for Professor Lin 10 years ago, it really makes you wonder, what other viral health discoveries are just ancient history being repackaged for a new audience?